Warning, this content is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Next question here from the School of Anabolic Bodybuilding members community is from JR. He asks, how should testosterone be titrated up during a cut? If someone is coming off a bulk on 1 gram of test and 500 milligrams of anabolic, how would they adjust both over a 12-week fat loss phase? Well, Jay, I'm not trying to give you the sales pitch here, but I have my cycle cheat sheet available on my website for $30. I go through the whole blast and cruise methodology that I use with bulking, cutting, and cruise phase with the rebound, and I detail it all in there. It's 30 pages of cliff notes. I try to make it as simple and dummy proof as possible. Not saying you're a dummy, but I have it all in there. But how I structure it, I would say, look, if you're coming off of a blast, I'm assuming that you've been running your gram of test and your, 500 milligrams of your anabolic for 16 weeks, you're probably due for a cruise before shifting into a cut phase. What I like to do before shifting into a cut phase is to take 8, maybe 10 weeks, something like that, pull back to TRT, let my body get back to some sort of homeostasis, because when you're going to do a diet, and if you're going to do a diet effectively, you're going to be placing a lot of stress on your body. You want to be ready to go. You want to be metabolically set. You want to have all your hormones ready to go. You want to have your blood markers, your organ health at baseline and be ready to push. Everything should be ready to go, and you're going to get a more effective cut that way. What I would say, so I would, look, first and foremost, I would come down to HRT or HRT plus. For me, I usually run something like 200 milligrams of test and 2 to 4 units of GH. That's typically, if you have estrogen problems, I might sprinkle a little bit of primobolan in there. But typically, I just come down to that 2 to 300 milligrams of test, 2 to 4 units of GH. That's sort of bodybuilding cruising, enough to let your hormones get back to baseline and let your body get healthy. Usually blood work will improve during that time period. So that's what I would do. Take about 8 weeks, and then before starting your cut, I would say if you want to run a full and effective cut, 12 weeks probably isn't going to be long enough unless you're super lean already. Like, let's say if you're 12% body fat and you want to get down to 8 or something like that. I like to take the cuts slow and low, 1 to 2 pounds a week for fat loss. Nothing. I don't want to press more than that. Anytime you press more than that, then you are going to risk losing muscle tissue. And as far as how the ratios of how everything goes, I start low. Even if I was at I'm getting ready to start my contest prep right now, and I've run as high as 3 grams. My week 1 dosing is 300 tests, 200 primo. Simple as that. Or 150. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. I'm going to start next week. But that's going to be where I'm going to start off, and I'm going to titrate up. If you're doing a true contest prep, then we tend to tilt the ratio more towards the DHT-derived steroids and away from testosterone. On a cut, towards the end, like the last 8 weeks, I maybe go to a 1-to-1 ratio, just depending. And I don't have a certain milligram target in mind. I just see how my body's responding, and I adjust based on where I'm going to be at. I would predict that I'll probably end up somewhere, I don't know, 1,000 milligrams of test, 1,000 whatever my anabolic is going into this contest prep, the last 8 weeks, something like that. But I would say give yourself a full 16 weeks for your cut. Get a good rebound afterwards. That's the whole reason we want to do a cut if you're not competing, is to leverage that rebound phase and to be ready to go to put on some great muscle tissue when you're lean. Take your time. Don't think about having a certain milligram goal with your cycle. Just listen to your body. Let your body dictate where you end up.